Thank you for joining with me for the meditation. Go ahead and sit with your back supported, head and neck free. Let's start with our 4X breath in through the nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the exhale on the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the inhale on the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the exhale on the bottom. Go ahead and repeat that as often as you like. I would say at least 4 times. It's beautiful and cleansing. Go ahead and feel all the tension leave your neck and shoulders. Roll your head if you feel inclined to do so. Lesson 75. The light has come. The light has come. You are healed and you can heal. The light has come. You are saved and you can save. You are at peace and you bring peace with you wherever you go. The light has come. Let us celebrate the happy ending to our long dream of disaster. There are no dark dreams now. The light has come. The time of light begins for you and everyone. It is a new era in which a new world is born. Today we see a different world because the light has come. Our exercises will be happy ones in which we offer gratitude and thanks for the passing of the old and the beginning of the new. In this longer practice period, this meditation, let us be devoted to looking at the world that our forgiveness shows us. This is what we want to see, and only this. Today, the real world rises before us in gladness, to be seen at last. Sight is given us now that the light has come. We see the light, and in it we see heaven's reflection lie across the entire globe. Let us begin this practice period by telling ourselves the glad tidings of our release. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. Let us keep a completely open mind, washed of all past ideas, and clean of every concept we have made. We have forgiven the world today. We can look upon it as if we have never seen it before. We do not know yet what it looks like. We merely wait to have it shown to us. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. This forgiveness entitles us vision. The Holy Spirit never fails to give the gift of sight to the forgiving. He will not fail us now. We have forgiven the world. He will be with us as we watch and wait. He will show us what true vision sees. It is His will, and we have joined with Him. Let us wait patiently. He will be here. The light has come. We have forgiven the world. Let us tell Holy Spirit that we know we cannot fail because we trust in Him. And tell yourself you wait in certainty to look upon the world He promised you. From this time forth, you will see differently. Today, the light has come, and you will see the world that has been promised you since time began, in which is the end of time ensured. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. The light has come. In this lesson, Jesus speaks of the real world, and as is true of other lessons, he gives us a pep talk. Despite what he says overtly, Jesus obviously does not expect his students to identify with the light on this particular day. If he did, this message would not be in other lessons. These are words of encouragement that let us know that beyond the clouds of illusion, the complexity of our anger, judgment, suffering, and anxiety, there is really a light. It is the light of the real world, the truth that shines outside the ego's darkened dreams of separation and madness. And this is Kenneth Wapnick's commentary. I think I forget to say that quite often. And so he says, let me also comment on the theme running through the lesson as a musical leitmotif, which not so much tells us that the light comes, but that we have come to the light. Our experience is that the light has come to us, but in truth it never left, for it is always present in our minds. Since then we are the ones who left the light, we must be the ones who return. If the workbook statement were accepted literally, it would seem that we had nothing to do with the light's coming. It simply came on its own, implying that at some other point it had left. This points again to the importance of understanding that the words in A Course in Miracles are simply symbols. The true dynamic at work here is that we were the ones who left the light by clinging to the ego's illusion of separation and individuality. Therefore, we are the ones who must realize our wrong choice. The darkness of our illusions does not make us happy. That realization leads us finally to say there must be another way, and then we do seek the light we had left. In fact, it is more than that we just left it. The ego tells us we were unfaithful to the light, having betrayed, abandoned, and destroyed its love. We therefore accuse ourselves of this sin, from which, as we have seen many times, comes from the experience of guilt and horror that impels us to get rid of the guilt through projection, thereby making a God in our own image and likeness, and a world that also mirrors our self-concept of separation, guilt, and attack. If we were to realize we simply made a mistake taking the wrong turn because we listened to the wrong guide, we would remember the guide whom we could truly ask for help. His love would teach that our sin was a mistake that has already been corrected. Thus, there can be no sin, guilt, denial, or projection, and no world. It is at this point we come to the inner light A Course in Miracles refers to as the real world. The light has come. So Jesus continues to inspire with the happy outcome of peace he assures is ours. We need merely desire it as fully as we desire to leave the unforgiven world and walk into the light born of forgiving our partners in specialness. This light is our reality and reward, as Jesus portrays so beautifully in this passage from the text, a lovely way to end this lesson. And this is from chapter 17, section 2, paragraph 2. Okay? This loveliness is not a fantasy, it is the real world, bright and clean and new, with everything sparkling under the open sun. Nothing is hidden here, for everything has been forgiven, and there are no fantasies to hide the truth. All this beauty will rise to bless your sight as you look upon the world with forgiving eyes. For forgiveness literally transforms vision and lets you see the real world reaching quietly and gently across chaos, removing all illusions that had twisted your perception and fixed it on the past. Go out in gladness to meet with your Redeemer and walk with him in trust out of this world and into the real world of beauty and forgiveness. Let us dedicate this day to the serenity in which God would have you be. Keep it in your awareness of yourself and see it everywhere today. as we celebrate the beginning of your vision and the sight of the real world, which has come to replace the unforgiven world you thought was real. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. And should you be tempted, say to anyone who seems to pull you back into darkness, the light has come. I have forgiven you. I have forgiven me. And so it is. I love you. Have a most beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. How about that? Thank you so much. Bye.